Getting 2 million or more pops with a single tower along with not removing any corn from Cornfield allows you to get both the 2 Megapops achievement and the no harvest achievement in a single run. So let's try doing this with the best supporting hero in the entire game. Starting off our run with a base engineer and a base dart monkey, both unupgraded at the time being. Well, especially the dart monkey, that will remain unupgraded for all time. Without any support though for round 9, we're going to be in the dumps a little bit here. So I propose a glue gunner down here, and that hopefully should be enough so we can get enough money to place down Geraldo as early as possible. Let's just get him at the right angle, because I also want to put a shooty turret next to the glue gunner as well. Yeah, they're starting to get a little overwhelming now, so I don't think the glue gunner was the best idea. Ooh, colour me surprised. Can we do round 10 and the huge haul of blue balloons on this round? That is a different question altogether. Looking very tight here. I think it looks doable, but I just need some micromanaging with the engineer itself. Upgrade to bigger globs. Let's see if this is going to be successful or not. And for some odd reason, my engineer was put on first. I forgot to reset his targeting. Seemed to be Pierce Scout at all times, but that has managed to do it. Now, if we could get through this round, we can put Geraldo down on the field, which will be our, well, our starting point to getting this 2 Megapops done. Yes, Geraldo, very mundane, very boring, very common to see tower on the field. Then again, so is everything else that's put here aside from the dart monkey. Front and foremost though, that is what we're after. This point is either this point or this point, which will garner 2 Megapops on a no harvest scenario. We do have some money to put down a shooty tower, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Place one down here so we can get some pops along this way here. Get another shooty tower down, one by the glue gunner this time, because there's a little bit of room there, because some of Geraldo's items have such a small footprint that you can place them in areas which would otherwise be impossible to place down items. And these handlers also have the same thing with their pets. You can place down the dinosaurs in literally otherwise spots which would not normally be able to house them anyways. Let's place a tower around this arc here so it takes advantage of both this straight line and that straight line over there. Not too concerned about the camo balloons, since we can just deal with that with a stack of old nails on round 24, but with lead balloons there's a little bit more of an issue, which I think we can solve that with some cleansing foam. I just thought about it. We don't even need the stack of old nails at the end of the track. We can just use the cleansing foam and decamify the balloon from there. Aren't I a genius? Okay, maybe not. Okay, another shooty turret up here. Essentially fill the entire cornfield with shooty turrets. That is our first objective in order to doing this particular run here. This glue gun is mainly here as a placeholder because I wanted to be up to a glue strike at the very least in this run. But I'm placing here so that I don't misplace the shooty turret so that then I can't be able to place the glue gunner over here. Don't want that happening now, can we? So, cleansing foam, you're going to do your job at removing the lead layer off these balloons, and then the other towers can deal with the rest. Same with round 30. Going to go up to stronger glue though for our glue gunner, because we don't want this to be a Moab glue at some point, and then we'll either decamify the DETs for round 90 onwards so that then the Moab glue can hit the DETs, or we'll just give it a invisibility potion, which is probably the better choice actually. We need a shooty turret at the end of the track here for some cleanup, so we're going to do just that. Okay. Camo balloons, no thank you. We will get a village up and running at some point, which I actually think I'm going to do now. So we're going to put you up to a... we're going to get jungle drums at some point. Actually, this is going to be one of the only runs in which we are not going to get overclock. I know, surprise me. A 2 Megapops when overclock is not part of the formula. Blasphemy. But Geraldo doesn't really do a huge amount on his own, which is why we're not going to do that. It's mainly the sub towers that Geraldo places down. Now, they're the things which are going to score us the majority of the pops for Geraldo himself. I prefer to place you on the little corner there so that then it can see both ways, but I guess that will just have to do. Cleansing foam, I need you again. There's more lead balloons to try and deal with, and there's another one down there. We've got all these left to deal with. Perhaps this is a better angle so that we can fire our shots off earlier, because part of the visibility is obscured at that little angle which we had beforehand. Now we're going to hold on. We're not going to get ourselves our Jerry's fire just yet, although we do need the bunny up as soon as possible, so maybe that is necessary, but at the same time, yeah, this was definitely the more ideal spot. Round 38, a little bit of a struggle here. Oh my god, one of the foams did not work. It didn't work, okay? Just didn't. Oh my, I wish I can actually interact with buttons faster. I'm not very good when it comes to fast-paced action, stuff like that. I am crap at dealing with a split-second decision when it comes to these sort of things. Okay, they dealt with that. Just move the phone preemptively so I don't have to deal with that problem again. And now Jerry's fire is at our disposal. Let's put it on those two there. I think they're the most practical places to put them, possibly. And I forgot jungle drums all this time. Aren't I just so good at the game? And we don't need a cleansing foam anymore. What gives? I thought these regenerate every 2 rounds for Jerry's hot sauce, so why have we not got any? I guess a blade trap is necessary for this round. Didn't want it to be the case, but I guess it has to be the case. Thanks, Ninja Kiwi. Oh, I suppose it's because of that little function there. And no, that's not going to work. Nah, we need a blade trap. Put one while it's within the range of the Moab glue. There we go. That's the deal right there. The deal being that you die to my Geraldo. It's going to be very silly, but I'm going to be placing a shooter turret right leftmost here, just behind the glue gun up here. And then it's able to just shoot down here. Utilize its pierce to its full extent. And some radar scanner won't go amiss, since now we don't have to solely rely on this for camera detection, but only for increased range when the invisibility potion gets better. It will serve us well to have the MIB up and running so that we don't face these issues with certain weaknesses, so Jerry's fire with purple balloons and Shooty turret with lead balloons. Next Moab, we've got many more Jerry's fires up and running, so it shouldn't be a problem for us. Also, we're very nearby to be able to deploy down our cute pet rabbits, which will soon be the Bonnie Paragon. The most powerful and infamous and feared Paragon among all the Paragons. The Goliath Doomship's carbon bomb ability has nothing on the Bunny Paragon. We can start placing down bunnies, but it will take several rounds before it is fully activated, which is only drawback. We need 4 of these pet rabbits and they are a hefty price. I mean, we could turn this into a super monkey, but that's not beneficial for us. Perhaps around 100, but not really in our best interest right now. So then, flare balloons, with Geraldo, what is the strategy to get a 2 Megapops? Just place down items, because it's Geraldo, the most balanced of all heroes throughout the game. It's honestly one of the most unbalanced if you're able to utilize him well. Like, him and Corvus have exactly the same issue in that all the micromanaging means that if you're able to perfect their micromanagement, they are far more powerful, especially like in the first 100 rounds or so, than any other hero. It's not even a joke. We may even need pickles soon on Geraldo so that everything can be buffed, but to be honest, having this mob glue here has been incredibly helpful so far. And the only things which are stealing pops at the moment are my engineer and the dart monkey down here, but I'm not too fussed about that. I'm not too fussed about that whatsoever. We do need call to arms and then homeland defense. That is going to be a necessity for this run. Do we need rejuve potion? Not at this given point in time, but I do think pickles is required. BFB. What can we do against this thing? I hope to be able to take this down without any worries, otherwise there might be another blade trap required. Which I hope will not be the case, but I'm actually going to just put one down for that little bit of mutual, well, initial chip damage going on there. So let's continue. Round 61. Little bit of an issue here. I thought there was an issue, but not really. Wait a minute. Jerry's Fire is still having issues with purple balloons, despite the fact that we have bought an MIB for Geraldo, which then shares that MIB with the shooty turrets. It doesn't have an issue with lead balloons, but Jerry's Fire placed on a shooty turret which has MIB still has an issue with purple balloons. That should not be the case, Ninja Kiwi, despite the fact that we want a call to arms as soon as possible. I do think we need some crowd control and more damage up and running for our sub towers here. So a glue strike at the very least is necessary just to control all these ceramics. Although our bunny paragon is doing the job. Our robo bunny. Wait a minute, not robo. Gosh, shit. That was too close for call. But now that it's... Wait a minute. I think I heard this right. That if you place Geraldo on close, the bunny will then reset its position back to near Geraldo. Which I think is a pretty cool asset, actually. Just to be able to reset the bunny's position. Because it could be stuck somewhere around here and not attacking. Round 65, a bunch of ceramics. Then Moabs. Then multiple BFBs. Oh my goodness sakes. The glue strike there really helped out with the bunny. Just inflicting all that damage onto them. Although, to be honest, I don't think glue strike was much necessary with the bunny. But still, better to have it than not. The only drawback is that, well, these two will be able to do more damage as well. We're now up to level 13. I wish I kept some of these shooty turrets in my inventory for the better ones. But you know what? We're good with where we are. We've got 2 of these to put down and put one there and one over here. And I think that's all of the shooty turrets which we're going to place this early on in the track. Very close now to call to arms. Just got to go through these first few rounds first before we get able to put down the upgrade. Bunny Paragon's doing very well. Our shooty turrets over here are doing very well at the moment. We could put down another one. Now, I'm going to try and get call to arms as soon as possible. If I can get it before round 75 begins, that would be great. So then we can go... Oh, we definitely can. We definitely can. We could definitely do this. And there we go. Call to arms is now active. Do I regret this decision? Absolutely not. We do have the means now of accessing the better invisibility potion, which means all of our sub-towers now have increased range. More range is never a bad thing. Except for a 2 Megapops supporting tower. Am I right? Larger surface area. There we go. Oh gosh, this round. Oh my god. I can't believe it. Glue strike saved us there. Okay, call to arms, helping us on this particular round. There goes round 77. As long as we can get glue strike up and running when the ceramics spawn on the next round, that will be pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Ceramics, use glue strike, get their speed under control, get their damage even more going, and now it's the BFBs on this round. So you're going to hear that we're still going to struggle against purples with the Jerry's Fire, despite that we have MIB infused on these towers. Really annoying. Here we go, you hear the noise. And using glue strike again. It's better to use glue strike rather than call to arms, because call to arms is more emergency rather than using it willy-nilly. If they're going to make it too far, then obviously we will use call to arms, but I don't want to use it just yet because of the fact we do have the ZOMG on the next round, and I definitely kind of want to, you know, we're going to use it now because of these fortified ones, but we're not going to be able to save it for the next round really, unless we can, question mark. We'll be able to use it throughout the round, definitely. Look at us go. Oh my god, the ZMG just went down like that. That's brilliant. Another Jerry's Fire. Once we get to like round 9, I think probably this round. No, round 80. Mid 80s. We're going to try and preserve our Jerry Fire usage so that then we have a full stock of Jerry's Fires ready for round 91. Deploy them all down. So we have a maximum number of Jerry's Fires for the ban around 100. We can fit one just about there. That's the perfect place to put one of those shooty turrets down. Yeah, I honestly think Pickles is must now because of the fact that we're facing against these fortified BFPs and we haven't really got much to counter the fortified behemoths here. Okay, Yasu's call to arms now alongside Pickles. Get that bonus damage going. Get that bonus damage going. Come on, we can do this. Oh, Bunny. Bunny Paragon. Okay, let's set you back to close, which should enable the Bunny to go back to Geraldo. Yes. Thank you very much, game. Moabs up around, no issue. Call to arms is here. We want to get Homeland Defense. Like, it's absolutely essential that we get Homeland Defense up and active. Somebody mentioned that both Homeland Defense and Call to Arms stack if you use them both at the same time. That's incorrect because you do get the icon for Call to Arms, but you never actually get the additional effect. It's like having Strongest Stimulant and Berserker Brew. Like, they're different icons, but they don't stack with one another. I would go get through round 84, by the way. They're getting very far along the track, and I'm not... Oh, we caught that one just in time. I'm not good with split-second decisions like that, for goodness sake. So, a single zebra balloon would have escaped there. Don't you just love zebra balloons on this game? Immune to frozen and explosive attacks. First ZMG nearly done and dealt with. Now the second one. Come on now, you can do it, ZMG. You can go down. You can go down. Okay, maybe you're not going down as well as I hope you do. And there goes that round there. So what level is it, Geraldo, now? I think we're the best when it comes to the... Yeah, we're the best when it comes to bonus damage using Pickles. Try and hold off from Jerry's fires because we're at a point now where we should be able to get everything that we need. Get the maximum amount of Jerry's fires onto the track here. Some of them are the better version. Other ones are still the default version of Jerry's fire, which is not as good. Or ZOMGs. Lots of threats. Don't want lots of threats. Want little amounts of threats. Place a shooter turret there. Probably will make absolutely zero difference whatsoever. And we have ourselves an issue at hand. Let's just put another one of those up there. We should really maximize the uses of... We got Homeland Defense now. I just saw that. Okay, let's put a lot of these up here, actually. Just make the use of all of these stack of old nails. Just put as many of them up there as we can. Make the use of them worth what? Oh, please. Oh my god. Yeah, some of them are not appearing for some odd reason at the top of the map. Homeland Defense, bloody hell, I love it. It's just getting rid of all of those non-ZMGs like they're nothing, and now there's the rest of these. That's probably the only downside to having the ability activation thing, is the fact that you're really reliant on it. Okay, Homeland Defense again. Round 89. Just funny Paragon going absolutely mad over all this. People saying my all Paragons level 100 solo videos, but you missed out the most powerful one of them all, the Bonnie Paragon. You missed out on it. You need it. You definitely don't need it. Not really. I've proven myself otherwise. It's just a nice little thing to put in there. If you have nothing else, you put your money to... Yeah, all of that's not going to last. How about going a little relentless in our cause? Yeah, I'm so funny, aren't I? And Homeland Defense ran out of the most precarious of times. Although we do get Homeland Defense. So, defense now again, which is good. I'm going to put you on there, actually. You're going to have that. You're going to have Blue Splatter as well. And we're now at level 19. Let's put one of these down. Ooh, we're very close. Perhaps it's worth putting down some genie bottles on round 91, if we can get to that point. I think we should be able to get to it. DDT. There we go.
Welcome back.
DDTs. But then again, we have other costs to... Yeah. Jerry's fire is going to be more important because of the fact that, well, it's going to last for 10 rounds rather than just 2. Perhaps we need to put these down first, and then the genie bottles afterwards, if we can't do that. We're going to run out of money there. Oh, hold on. Yeah, we can put it down. We can put it down. We can put one of them down. That's going to help us out for the next round and the round afterwards. Or maybe just this round. Stupid thing only lasting for 2 rounds. Our stock has been completely restocked, which means that anything we put down now is going to last permanently for the rest of the game. Which is the reason why I held off from using Jerry's Fire in the late 80s, so that we have a maximum number of uses of them for the late game. I know it's a bit risky for those early rounds, but brilliant nonetheless. Okay, so we want to put down all of the shooty turrets in which we would want. Does anybody want some even more pierce rather than a little bit more pierce and some extra damage? Who wants more pierce, right? Oh, I miss the old white stone sword where it does extra damage as well as more pierce. I really miss it. Do you miss it, or do you prefer the extra pierce version nowadays? I think it's just been straight up nerfed, to be honest. Bonnie, I need you to do your work. Oh, some of those up there were affected. Let's put more of them up there. It's going to be our safety net for the back of the map. Pickles, homeland defense, all of the good stuff. Okay, this is at 4,200. Not worried at all. Not worried at all. Not worried whatsoever about NG pops. Let's say NG stops. Oh dear me. It just goes to show that sometimes I'm tired. DDTs. Not a worry. Come on, homeland defense lasts for the duration of this round. No, you've stopped. And ooh, those mines at the end helped us out big time. Don't want too many of them to be sacrificed, otherwise it feels like round 98 will be even harder. The other great thing about homeland defense, it lasts longer than call to arms. We should be able to have it back soon. Round 96 is looking so chaotic. Unbelievably chaotic. But homeland defense is pulling through here with the increased attack speed and pierce. That bunny is going rampantly wild. I don't want to use oh my god, we're probably running out of mines here at some point. I don't like that. We're running out of safety nets for the next round. No, that's not going to last. Can a Sabo give us the advantage that we need in order to control the flow of these balloons? I hope so anyways, because we're really struggling on this round, to be honest. If a Sabo can come back up soon, that'll be great. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, let's run out. Sabo, need you to stay on for just a bit longer. I don't like the amount that's going towards these spiked mines here. If anyone ever dares tell me that putting a Alk to buff Geraldo, which will then inherently buff his sub-towers, I'm going to boot you off the face of the earth. And the same with Overclock as well. It only affects the affected tower and none of its sub-towers. Let's activate the second homeland defense a bit later on in the round, so we can utilize this pierce a bit more, so we can clear up all of these ZMGs. Yeah, that's a far better use of homeland defense. We didn't even need the Sabo there to help us out. So let's see if we can do this with a bit of bank in the... well, bank. A bit of moolah in the back. Actually, I've got an even better idea. I haven't heard you for a while there, Gluestorm. Welcome to the party. Keep on applying there, Gluestorm. Come on, come on. I know they're not toys, Geraldo. You gotta stop reminding me of that little factor there. Okay, round 98. I'm gonna be deploying down one of these genie bottles for this round. Definitely gonna need it for this round. Obviously places down another shooty turret because we can do that. Because we can. We're given the means to do so. Stop complaining, okay? We are absolutely pounding this round. Round 98 is a go. Okay, round 99. Let's put down this other genie bottle. Place down this Jerry's Fire. You know what? We'll place it over here. Place down our genie over here, and then the other genie over there, and this should be a wrap. Place that up there. Put another Jerry's another pickle down, and I don't know why, but I'm just going to be putting a sharpening stone on whatever shooter tower I find worthy of doing so. Okay, there we go. Round 99. Fortified deities, nope. And round 100. well. I'm just going to be placing down one of these. Placing down a Blue Storm. Homeland Defense. And going to place down the ability again once that runs out. There we go. Homeland Defense again. Oh my goodness sakes. The bad was just popped. Let's just put all these down, honestly. I would even need to put down all of them. 2,037,000 pops on a 2 Megapops no harvest scenario. That, folks, is the power of Geraldo. I'm not too sure if the Sun Avatar I did a while back had more pops than this, but it's definitely up there, like 2.03 million or something like that. But that, everyone, is probably, if you're playing this out, like I definitely think that Moab Glue early on was the correct way to go. Being able to control the speed of the Moabs themselves. Didn't need that Sabo in the end, honestly. We traded it for Glue Storm, which I think was the correct decision to make. The Fix-It Flare Engineer with Cleansing Foam only stole 5,200 pops. We didn't even put a cape on the Free Dart Monkey down. Well, still not Free Dart Monkey, but Dart Monkey down here. This is CHIMPS. There's no monkey knowledge point in order to give it a free purchase because this is CHIMPS and there's nothing along those lines going on there. So there, folks. And also you can see there's no bonus money going on. Thank you all so much for watching, everyone. This has been Geraldo 2 Megapops No Harvest, and we shall see each other in the next video, whichever video it might be. It's definitely not going to be this impossible to beat boss over here. What a stupid idea Ninja Kiwi has done, honestly. Like, this is going to be the dumbest boss event ever, with Elite Vortex on Frozen Over with 400% movement speed. Like, anything else dumber would be like 500%. Like, just max it out and put it on Bloons as well, why not? And then people say, oh, it's so easy though. Thank you all so much for watching, everyone, and take care of yourselves.